The beautiful policewoman had just stepped into the apartment when she was unexpectedly ambushed by a hidden assailant. She didn't even have time to react before she was knocked out heavily on the ground. However, the assailant did not rush to escape, but instead found the key from the policewoman's waist, unlocked the restraints on his wrist, and then eagerly picked up the woman, a triumphant smile appearing at the corner of his mouth. Because such a beauty is rare, how could he pass up such a good opportunity? Unexpectedly, the woman suddenly woke up, and being well trained, she immediately counterattacked, pushing him away and trying to rush out the door to escape. But the disparity in strength quickly turned the situation around, and she was eventually thrown back onto the bed. Seeing that force wouldn't win, the woman began to plan a new strategy, so she pretended to comply and slowly retreated, while actually reaching for the vase behind her. Unfortunately, this little trick had already been seen through by the other party, who clearly did not intend to give her any more chances. Seeing that escape was hopeless, the woman simply compromised. Just a moment ago she was full of resilience, but now she appeared delicate and dependent. Although the assailant was surprised by the woman's change, he had no time to dwell on it. When the woman put on a bathrobe and went to the bathroom, intending to give her body a good wash, the intruder's attention was completely drawn to the scene before him, and all his vigilance was thrown to the winds. Seeing that the time was ripe, the criminal prepared to unveil the final act, but unexpectedly, the woman voluntarily let down her guard. This move immediately caused the criminal to lose his composure, unaware that a deadly trap had already been set. The criminal suddenly felt dizzy, and a sense of powerlessness quickly swept over his body. It turned out that earlier, while the criminal was not paying attention, the woman had secretly tampered with his clothes. Looking at the thug collapsed on the ground, the weakness in the policewoman's eyes vanished. This carefully planned counterattack once again proved that intelligence and calmness are always the sharpest weapons.